Season 26 Showdown first look, wildcard mode, rank changes, and new amps. Ooh, okay, here we go, chat. Juicer, chat, juicer. Juicer, chat. Alright, before you read, this info in the post is from the developer panel and my own playtesting. These are not all the changes, you have to wait for patch notes for those, but here's some of the changes. New permanent mode, wildcard. Wildcard is a new permanent casual mode that will be featured alongside normal pubs. They have a separate dedicated team working on it, so it will receive its own seasonal updates with new loot, meta, etc. Damn. Revival, respawn mechanic. Respawn while at least one teammate is alive. Everyone is given a self-revive kit. You keep it as long as you're alive, and enemies will drop one if they have one. The ring starts at 1 and there are only 30 players. Can play multiple legends, maps, a highly modified King Canyon. There are many walls, towers, obstacles. Weapons come kitted with attachments. Okay. Basically just a new game mode. Don't want to read all of it. Like, I feel like that's kind of like a trial and error type of thing that we're gonna figure out firsthand, you know? What's up, Anto? New amp system. Powerful lootable perks in ranked and unranked. You can pick them, drop them, etc. You can be found at any time on the floor in bins or care packages, but they're hard to find until bins reset. Oh, okay. These are held in your armor section next to your helmet. One of the amps is bottomless batteries. If you have 2 or more bats, using one doesn't consume any, so you basically get infinite batteries. Power booster, tactical cooldown reduced by 25%. Nox also restore tactical charge, so that's kind of like how the skirmisher passive was before they nerfed it. You got infinite ammo. Overflow healer. Using a cell or syringe starts refilling your shield or health over time, all the way to full. About the speed of a what's up? Wait, that's sick. Then you don't need to carry bats. You can just use cells always. I like this one, but I think it's the weakest. I think this one might be my favorite one of them all, but it might be the weakest, you know? Over armor, 25% extra shield capacity. So yeah, okay. That one's probably outright the strongest one. I'm assuming. Infinite ammo is pretty useless. It's cool though if you have like a Kraber. Power booster, this one's cool, but it doesn't really do anything. Like plus 25 HP is significant. Bottomless batteries, yeah, it's cool, it's nice, it's convenient, but if you're an edge and you have 25 extra HP, you also have enough batteries anyway, usually. Like, this is kind of OP. You'll probably have like 2 running this and then 2 running. Actually, no, because yeah, you do that. So you have 2 running this and then 1 running this on edge. Whenever they get cracked, you just swatch the amps, pop a bat, swap it back, pop a cell. In case you're like low on meds, at least. Infinite ammo with devotion. That's whatever, honestly. Infinite ammo with devotion doesn't really say much. It's RNG, yeah. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of these apps, bro. I can't lie. The apps look kind of stinky. I feel like it brings so much complication for no reason. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm sold. Hopefully I'm wrong though. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hop up reworks. Built-in hop-ups removes RNG. Hop-ups are integrated into the weapons. Nice. Big. The hop-up starts locked and is unlocked for that specific weapon by dealing a certain amount of damage. Oh! Wait, that's sick. Wait, that's such a cool change. So, they're removing loot from the loot pool. Less RNG, pog. But they're not taking away, like, the cool, like, skull piercer and shit. Because you need to do damage. Wait, I like that. Hop-up list. So, Accelerator, Peacekeeper, Alternate, L-Star. So Accelerator is what's currently on the Flatland, Havoc, and Mozambiques, I guess. And now they're putting it on a PK alternate L-Star. Alright, we'll have to see how strong PK is when it returns to the floor. Because there is a world where PK might be meta. But alternate L-Star, nah, fuck it. Gunshot Generator, same stuff. Rampart Graffiti mod. Eva Spitfire Vault. Whatever. Nothing crazy. Probably charge rifle select fire. Doesn't matter. Gold Piercer is pretty significant. Hammer parts returning though. The app thing isn't ranked? Yeah, I think so. You disable a hop up. Normally disabled hop ups can still be disabled like gun shield. Hop ups stay leveled or if you swap guns. Will not stay unlocked on a new weapon. Respawn removes some progress, not all. If you drop a gun with a leveled up hop up. Ooh, okay. Do you have to do damage with the gun that has a hop up, or can you do damage in general, like Evo damage? And then that upgrades it. You know what I mean? Elite weapons are unique variants of weapons. The lore is that they come from ballistic personal collection. Temporary rework lasts for at least a season. So RE for this season is an energy weapon. It has a firing delay like Havoc. Time between bursts decreases the longer you hold the trigger like Nemesis. Unlike the Nemesis, it does not hold a charge. Then go up the fire button, resets the fire rate. It's now very, very strong. It seems to kill about as quickly as an R99, but you have to play around the delay. So it's not very strong. Because if it kills as fast as an R9, but it's nerfed because you have to play around the delay, then it's weaker than an R9. An R9 is not very, very strong. It's just strong. No, am I cooked? Is that not like just the like definitive correct analysis? Along with elite being rotation, there will also be one that is open ended. They want to see player reception. Okay. It kills faster than R9. I doubt that. R9 has the highest DPS in the game, bro. If it kills faster than R9, it's gonna be like disgusting. And like from the video I saw like the clip of the RE. It looks so shit. It looked like a shotgun or some shit. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. It doesn't look that fun in my opinion. Like a burst, like shotgun type of thing. I don't know. I'm not sold. But then next season we'll get a different elite gun. That's pretty cool though. If you have red shield plus shield amp, the 200. Wait, they're adding red shield back? Oh wait, what? Are you sure they're adding red shield back? But yeah, R9 purple mag does 276 damage or something, right? I don't remember exactly. Oh no, wait, no, it does 230 or something. It's a car that does 270. You can get red armor from the pack. Oh, sorry, wait. That's what you're referring to. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I don't know how much damage R9 does. Purple mag. I forgot. But surely the plus 25 HP amp doesn't go doesn't exceed red armor. Surely, right? If it does, it's fucking stupid. Like, there's no way. Kind of like controller characters. They have 25 extra HP, right? Surely it's just the same. It's 336. Yeah, I got you, Havoc. Alright, rank the matchmaking. Entry cost added for bronze, small entry cost to golden plat. Oh, so it's still not the same entry cost for everyone. Every rank. That's kind of stupid. Stay as team feature can party up and recruit with the randoms in game after the game. That's pretty cool. We don't believe this will push to. We don't believe reduction from RP and kills and assists. We don't believe this will push it towards a ratting season. We will pay attention to the live data and make adjustments. But in the past, they've like done it so kills did less and placement did more, and then Sweet did the solo to masters not like 0 damage. And people like kind of joked it. So that's kind of what the devs are talking here, I think. Increase RP gain from challenger bonus when you kill a higher rank squad or opponent. Dropship removed. So you get random PYs now, no contests. This is huge in terms of keeping like teams staying alive. This is a massive step towards like ranked kind of being like competitive. Let me see. Heat shields disabled. So there's no more heat shields. Hot zones disabled. PUI loot quality adjusted. Ooh, that's huge. So in the past, like a lot of PUI imbalances have been a pretty big issue. So they're fixing that. It's pretty huge. Or new rank rewards auras. That's the thing we saw in the trailer, the one where you have like your rank behind you or some shit like that. I guess that's pretty cool. E-District now gets a daylight mode, reduce macro and micro visual clutter. Cool. Always good to remove visual clutter. Adjust the overall contrast. Nice. Shop interiors have doorways linking them together. Wait, what? New rotations from Lotus. Okay, some buildings were moved to give some more room between PYs. No. No, please. No. No, don't remove buildings, please. Please. Dude, the E-District is like a perfect map, bro. It's an actual perfect map. Like, dude, this map is so fucking good. Please, removing buildings is stupid. You did that shit on KC because, oh yeah, this specific area on KC was, everyone died here. So we just made it a barren wasteland, bro. It's like, dude, why? It's so annoying. Apex Legends running through an open field is like certain death. Oh, that's so annoying. I'm very, very like scared about that one. I feel like this could be really bad. Skybox change, cool. Visual updates come to the maps to support clear reads and legibility. Sure. Its Canyon now has better lighting materials, color coded callouts for stairs and pathways. A lot of decluttering. That's pretty cool. Lighting and time of day changed. Please be like good lighting again, dude. Don't make it the pink sky bullshit where you like depress playing it for 1 hour. Give us blue skies and turquoise water, dude. Like, please. Happiness, man. Goals to make all the maps more readable and intuitive. Other maps will have similar changes in the future seasons. Okay. Cool. Maps for next season. E-District, Broken Moon, Stormpoint. We're so back. Chat, we are so back, chat. We are so back. Nah, next season ranked, chat. We are entering golden eras, dude. Golden era, bro, of Apex. The new devs are fucking fire, man. Like, oh man, come on. New accolade systems. Small achievements, multiple tiers up to 4. Some are getting 3 kills gets you 1 tier 1 accolade, get 8 hits 2. What is that? Gives you Dynamax gives you XP, whatever.
The RE45 is getting a complete rework and will absolutely fry next season. Thanks EA for the invite to the preview event. The RE45 will be replaced by a special version in Season 26 called an Elite Weapon. This is not a permanent change. The original RE45 still exists and will return. And we could see more Elite versions of other guns in the future. But as long as it's active, it will replace the old RE45 in all modes and this entire season. It is now an energy weapon that shoots bursts.
Wait. Hold up. They buffed the ammo. No? I swear RE didn't have that much ammo.
Of 3. 15 damage per bullet, so 45 per burst. It has a charge-up mechanic that plays like a mix of the charge-up mechanics of the Nemesis and Havoc. You first have to charge it up before firing. But that charge will persist for a bit, even if you let go of the trigger. And while it stays charged, it will fire normal instant bursts.
Alright, so 15 damage per bullet. It's a prowler that bursts 2 bullets less. Which means it's not as punishing when you miss a burst. Which is like the weakness of the prowler. Which means it's much easier to use. Wait, hold on.
If you wait for too long, the charge will go away and you have to charge it again before firing. So in most cases it feels like a mix of an R99 and a Havoc. You charge it up and then empty the entire magazine. So how does it stack up in terms of damage? It's pretty strong. The R99 does 270 damage per magazine on a purple mag. The new RE45, 405. That's similar to the Brawler and the Alternator. Okay, That won't be a problem if it also kills as slowly as those guns. Yeah, about that. Measured from the moment you pull the trigger, so including the time it needs to charge up, it has a slower time to kill than the automatic Prowler. But if you measure from the moment the first bullet hits, it has a faster time to kill than the R99, which is currently the fastest killing gun in the game. So if you think about all the situations where you shoot enemies in the back or targets with...
Yeah, okay, so yeah, what you do with the burst guns is that you like charge it up beforehand or whatever, right? Or like with a hemlock you shoot and then go behind cover, etc., right? So like this is all that matters from the moment of the burst, because you're not like getting shot at while you're bursting up unless you made a mistake before that. You know what I mean? Okay, wait, hold on. Wait, it seems like this gun is gonna be hard to use or like learn, but once people learn it, it's gonna be like fucking AIDS.
Which mid-magazine and play around cover, then you can expect the RE45
Wait, but why does he have like the level up like this? Can you just pick this gun up or no?
Shred. It has that little quirk that you need to manage and will cost you some duels, but if you do manage that quirk, it is more forgiving but faster killing than an R99. The recoil also feels fairly manageable. This thing...
Also, the fact that it has more damage per mag is like... If you miss, you don't need to reload, you know what I mean?
The 2X could be quite the menace. Check out my other videos on the upcoming heirloom and the new amp.
Wait, it's only in the LTM? It's only in the LTM, it's not in anything else. Oh, what? Who the fuck gives a shit? It's not in real lobbies? Wait, what? Dude, motherfucker. It's in all game modes. It's in everything. It's in the LTM that he has attachments. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, gotcha. So in a normal lobby, I could just go on the fucking in a house and pick up an RE, and then boom, I have the best gun in the game. Okay. You know what's cool about an RE2, chat? It doesn't need attachments, or like, it does, but it doesn't. When you have more damage per mag, upgrading the magazine is less valuable. Whereas like R9, if you have white or lower R9 in terms of the magazine only, the R9 is fucking useless, right? Because it has so low damage per mag. But with this one, it basically means it's gonna be really viable even if it doesn't have any attachments. It's pretty fucking stupid. Caustic buff rework. Alright. Lock in, chat. The most annoying cringe character in the world got buffed, chat. It's a fucking SOS. This is a way for Caustic to get extra upgrades. New passive field upgrades. This is a way for him to get extra upgrades. It does not replace the Evo system. Get research points by doing gas damage. You're never doing gas damage. In normal game. Like in comp games. You're never getting gas damage. Only if someone pushes you, and if they just don't push you, you don't get that. Opening unique death watches, okay, fine. And scanning ring console. So, I guess you don't need to kill the people, you just need to open their, like, someone else's death box. When you get 100 research points, the other upgrades you didn't choose will be given to you. So you have all 4 eventually. So that's the perks. You pick a blue perk, you pick a purple perk, and when you get 100 research points, you get the other perk. Okay? So this means this is only good if all 4 perks are good. Which usually, all perks are pretty shit. Death boxes give 32 gas damage, gives 1 research power. Ring console gives 40. His all passes seems to be built in. Temple reach boost, so you pick left upgrade, later you reach on. Yeah, okay, so that's kind of what we figured. Burst guns are not great for roller. Yeah, they are. Tier 2, okay, so this is his perks. Blue perk, you can choose between extra trap, 1 more trap charge, and 2 more in the world. This is pretty fucking big, by the way, chat. This might seem small, but it is pretty significant. And then the other one, and you get both if you have 100 research points. Regenerate HP while on Nox gas. It was also buffed from 1 HP per second to 2.5 per second. This is convenient, chat. This is really good. This is a hard pick. I think extra chaps is just a pick. You pick first. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's, you just pick this. Tier 3 upgrades. Get Gas Fighter. This is a new one. Trap recharge 30% faster while on Nox gas. So I guess you could pop your own trap and then regenerate your traps and then place more traps. Oh, that seems busted as fuck, man. How the fuck are you ever pushing a Caustic? He was already hard to push now. Dude, this is cooked. Alright, and then the other one is Particle Diffuser. Ultimate has a 50% larger radius. This was previously like a disgustingly OP one. But I think this is like... So, ultimate larger radius, you pick this if you want to push because you want to throw a Caustic Gas in somewhere, right? And this if you want to defend. So if you're zone, you pick this. If you're not zone, you pick this. But Caustic is usually zone, so most of the time people will pick this. But regardless, you get all four. All of these perks are pretty fucking strong. Caustic Gas damages other Caustics as well now? Swear to God. There's no way, right? Wait, hold on. Is that good? So previously, if people play Caustic, you had to play Caustic to counter Caustic. So if Caustic does damage to Caustic, then Caustic won't counter Caustic. And if Caustic doesn't counter Caustic, then not everyone will be playing Caustic. And less Caustics means less Caustics because... And that's good because less Caustics means less gas. Gas is cringe and Caustic is cringe. So hold on, that's a good change. If Caustic does damage to Caustic, that's really good. Yeah, no aim assist in Caustic, guys. Take a shot every time I say Caustic, chat. Anyway, tactical buff, ability changes, tactical buff, old tier 2 upgrade, parabolic force integrated to the kit, throw... Okay, so you just outright throw your traps further. That's just a straight buff. They can no longer be destroyed while deploying. This has been in the game since 25.1. Respawn. Wait, so while your trap is erecting, you can't break it. That's disgusting. So you guarantee to hit if someone's behind a wall and you throw a gas on it. This is basically like old Caustic. This used to be like... This used to be the most toxic thing and annoying thing about Caustic is that you couldn't break the traps. Back then, you couldn't break them either when they were already like fucking spewing out gunk, bro. Now you can. Traps have HP, you know? Gas radius increased. HP so now the trap has even more HP. Oh my god. What the fuck have they done, dude? What the fuck have they done? Minimum damage increased by 6. Maximum damage increased by 5. Old 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 10. Now it's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15, 15. Gas now grounds you when you enter gas. Your speed is immediately capped. Gas will now be influenced by grenades and abilities. When playing, throwing a grenade near a barrel would flatten it and disperse the gas temporarily. Wow, that sounds like Apex is... That sounds like there's going to be some bugs. I mean, that's a good change, but I just, you know, knowing the Apex devs history, I feel like this is going to bug out the game and not actually work like intended. Nox gas buff, slight nerf. Gas will remove aim assist like smoke. Cool. Caustic health bar will not show in the gas. So the Caustic is like an assassin in his own gas. That's fucking cringe. He has an easier time seeing out of gas. So if you enter, the Caustic is like a spider, bro, and his gas is like a spider web. You enter the web, you just die. Caustic remove aim assist. Yep. Bangalore buff. Left side upgrades lean into assault capability. Right side lean into supportive capability. Tactical nerf. Smoke can be influenced by grenades and abilities, so it's the same. Or if you nade near a smoke, it will remove the smoke temporarily. Tier 2 upgrades. Electric smoke. New. Tactical does 100 damage to ultimate and destroys deployables. This is OP, chat. You throw a Bangalore smoke on the outside of a building, it breaks the shit inside the building. We saw it on the video yesterday. Cover me. Teammates regenerate health and smoke. Also ping enemy to trigger your passive. That sounds nice. Like, that sounds like a nice, like, quality of life, but it sounds pretty... Well, other than that, it's pretty shit. If like Watson and Caustic gets banned, then you pick this perk, I think. Tier 3 ECM payload. Ultimate does 10 more damage and destroys all enemy deployables. Gibby is nerfed even harder, by the way. So Bangalore breaks his ult and then fucking explodes on them. Medal of Honor, faster revives and passive triggers while running to knock the allies. I mean, you're just picking the EDCM one. Okay, chat, here's the thing, right? Abilities that remove other abilities, right? In other words, abilities that makes it more gun focused, right? Makes the game more gun focused is good. That is good, right? Like Apex should not be ability heavy. In my opinion, it should be movement heavy and shit like that, right? It's gun heavy. So having abilities that removes abilities, I usually like that. But what typically ends up happening is kind of like with the Revenant Silence, for instance. It's just obnoxious. It's just annoying. Also Bangalore like really makes Caustic and Watson dog shit. Because Bangalore just uses a tactical and breaks everything. It's really, really obnoxious. So in my opinion, obviously we haven't played it, so I don't know yet. Maybe I'm wrong. But in my opinion, what I think would be good is like remove this type of shit and just fucking nerf Caustic. Make those like like buff fun abilities, nerf cringe abilities. Simple. And like chat, type 1 in chat right now if you like fighting enemies in gas or like having to deal with gas in a fight. Type 2 if you don't like it. No one likes gas. No one likes gas. It's a poorly developed fucking thing. It's just cringe. So why the fuck are we buffing it? I get Caustic as shit and like, okay, you have shit characters, make them viable. Yeah, cool, that's great. But why don't you rework him, man? He's not fun. No one likes him. Everyone thinks he's cringe. Deal with it. My time to shine. Yeah, your mother and father would disown you if they didn't have shame to deal with. That's true, bro. Anyway, Bangalore OP as fuck. Care packages P20 is in. Given kinetic feeder. Chat, what's kinetic feeder? PK out. PK out is nice. I like my favorite gun. I like this. Also, it gets the you get the accelerator thing on it. Slide to reload. Slide +4 ammo. Whatever. I mean, I'm expecting the buff to P20 will be like it does 25 damage per bullet, and if it does 25 damage per bullet, it's gonna be fucking disgustingly OP. If it does 24 damage per bullet, it's less OP because you need one extra bullet to kill, right? But yeah, it's 25. Yeah, it's 25. Okay, it's gonna be pretty fucking disgusting. It's gonna be pretty fucking disgusting. Original P20 combo is, well, it's not original, but it was the buff version of P20. Yeah. LMG nerf, hipfire accuracy reduced. Cool. Accelerated nerf. Must get the kill with a specific gun to gain ult charge. This is pretty significant. Mozambique buff, tighter spread and faster fire rate. Mozambique might be back, chat. I personally hate Mozambique. I think it's such a cringe gun. I think it's such a cringe gun. Dual Mozam is back. Oh no, chat. This is gonna be fucking bad. Please don't be back. Please. Please, bro. Please. Arenas. Yeah, type 1 if you give a shit about arenas. Type 2 if you don't give a shit. I personally don't fucking care at all. Um. Holy shit, dude. Devs are cooking. A lot of times in the past, like, we'd have a new season and there would be no changes, right? And honestly, I'd rather have bad changes than no changes at all. Just keep the game fresh and new and exciting and shit, right? And then, yeah, if you make a bad change, like this Caustic change, I can already tell you it's dog shit. That's fine, you know, we try it out and then we fix it. Just hotfix it. And the devs have been really good at hotfixing too. So like I'm really excited, dude. I think it's pretty I think it's pretty sick. I think this rank system is a massive leap in the right direction. And I think personally, assuming there's no cheaters or DDoSers or whatever, I'm gonna be grinding the fuck out of rank next season. So I'm really excited about that. The designers said they learned from Ash Ballistic Alter season and they're doing more frequent balancing to stop that from happening again. Wait, what? What did they learn from it? Devo still stays. Yeah, Devo stays, but LMG got nerfed, and Devo isn't like Devo is strong, but it's not like it's fucking. I don't know. I don't mind Devo in the game right now. I genuinely don't mind it. I don't think it's like. I don't think it's like game breaking. What do you think? Caustic and Bang will sit in the meta? I think Bang is gonna get banned game 1 in competitive now. Caustic's gonna get banned game 2, and then Watson. So here's how it's gonna work, right? It's rock paper scissors, right? It's rock paper scissors. That's kind of how you view it. Except this season with the 3 OPs, Caustic, Watson, Bang. It's not really rock paper scissors. It's just rock versus scissor. That's it. Bang counters the 2 OPs in Caustic and Watson, right? And that's kind of it. There's no other OPs. So people, when you build a composition, you need beacon, you need rotate. You don't necessarily. I'm gonna write it down here for less necessary. UAV, right? You have UAV. And then less necessary than that, you need a kill button, something like crypto alt. What else you need? You can get sustain, such as a Watson alt or conduit, whatever. And you need reset, something like Newcastle rest, right? So these are the like this is tier 1 most necessary. This is tier 2 most necessary. This is tier 3, right? When building a composition, you build a composition, whatever, right? I want to play Bang, this and that, right? Here's the thing though. For the beacon and for the rotate, well, Bang is a rotate and the beacon. Well, you have 2 choices for beacon now. So if 50%, so for the beacon, right? Let's let me do a little arrow like this. For the beacon, it's a 50% chance. Let's assume it's a 50% chance. Let's assume half the lobby thinks Watson is more OP, the other half thinks Caustic is more OP, right? Then it's a 50% chance on Watson versus Caustic, right? Whereas the rotation character, the only OP rotation character right now, right? The rotation characters next season we have is Ash, Wraith, Path, if you want to get into that, Alter on E-District. But what's way stronger than all of these is Bangalore. So Bangalore will have a 100% pick rate. Not only that, because we already concluded that Bangalore is the sister to Caustic and Watson's paper, well, people are going to pick Bangalore just because that's an OP, right? So if you already have these 2 things, and sometimes if you have a character that can do multiple things like beacon and rotate, like a path or whatever, or you fill up you have an extra role that's open for an OP. And in this case, if there's something that counters the meta, like Bangalore, it is just a definitive OP. That is like a must pick, right? So what's gonna happen is Bang's gonna get banned first, and then after that, whatever the lobby thinks is most OP, Caustic or Watson, that's gonna get banned second, and then whatever is left over is gonna get banned third. And then after that, well, then the game is gonna play out normally. Rampart sucks. Rampart sucks. What other fucking beacon characters are? Is there another beacon character? A Catalyst. Catalyst is. Yeah. Okay. So this is what's gonna happen. Like once Watson and Caustic gets banned, Bangalore's banned. Then the only defensive legend that's viable is Catalyst, and then like it wouldn't surprise me if Catalyst will then be picked here. You know. There is a world, however, chat, where after Bangalore gets banned, and this is just how it works. After Bangalore gets banned, the rotation character slot gets opened up on the team, right? And when the rotation character slot gets banned or whatever, the rotation character people are playing for game 1, then people look to replace it. Because you still need a rotation character. It's like the most important thing when building a composition. And then you have these picks up here. Ash, Wraith, Path, Altar, right? And sometimes we've seen in the past where there is just a clear second pick. Most of the time, the clear second pick is Ash. But it could also still be Altar because Altar can hit Beacon, right? And yeah, that means once this gets banned, if there's a clear second pick, then that second pick will get banned. And then once you remove that second pick, there's less options within the rotation character. And then, well, then the Altar is like 100% pick rate. And then now there's even less option. And then Wraith 100%, right? But then before, if it actually got to that point, then Wraith and Path is still like a 50-50. So at that point, Caustic and Watson definitely would get banned. And then like after that, Catalyst definitely would get banned and shit like that. But yeah, that's how it works.